All right, welcome in, welcome in. If you are joining us on the replay of this, welcome in, welcome in. Get started here in a second. I'm gonna share this link around a couple spots. Hell of a weekend
Hell
for
of
the
a
Dallas
weekend.
Fun ecosystem, I would say. Um, and we'll definitely get into that here. Just sharing around. Yeah, I mean, okay, so over the weekend we saw, I would think, thousands of agents launched on DAO's Fun. I believe there's multiple thousands at this point.
Yes.
He said, "Who's that?" Roy and Danny from DAO's Fun. That is us. Um, welcome into the stream. Say GM if you're watching. But yeah, tons of agents deployed over the weekend, and we've had some that have done quite well. So, tuning on Roy's beard. You might have to make a Roy beard agent. Where's your hat, Danny?
Look, see, here's the thing, guys. I have this hat. I got my Solana hat. I don't have an AI16Z hat, so maybe I'll roll like this.
You got the AI16Z shirt though.
Yeah, I got the AI16Z shirt.
I
Not
don't
the Soul
even.
Shades. Yeah, let's go, boys.
I don't.
AI16Z.
I don't have that. I um Joe said not the soul shades. You want me to break mine out too, Joe? Should I? Um Danny, you have cool glasses. Yeah, courtesy of Solana Accelerate in New York. They were giving those away. I don't like how high they sit on your face, man. Like they feel like they, you
Yeah,
know.
they're not in the glasses making business. They're so it's kind of tough.
Yeah,
It,
I mean they're in the blockchain business, so.
yeah, things are good, man. Things are honestly better than good. Let's look at some metrics. Let's one sec. Let me share my screen.
Joe wants me to get the pit vipers out. You know, it's funny, Joe. I used to always, whenever I would stream, it was like a rule. I had to have the pit vipers on, but I don't know where they are. I guess they're downstairs.
So this is the LLM chart, which has just been cooking, and this is, this is what we're looking at. So we're up at 16.5 million, 16.8. You know, in general, you want to see these charts do this. So that's super exciting. We're number 7 on um, you know, the natural just rankings. That's without boosts or anything. If you just go to the deck screen or homepage. Here we are at 8 on this one, Latino language models. So right there at the top, man. I mean, and all these appear to be like various types of like inorganic coins. So that's awesome. You know, we're kicking booty on that. Um,
Y- Yes, we are. Yeah, which is which is awesome. Shout out to Sophia Down Language Model, SDLM on DAO's Fund. Yeah, there's a lot of folks that want attention of their agents right now, and so one of the things that works well, and it worked really well for Daniel over the weekend, was to just have you guys shill the agents that you're looking at, and we will talk to them. We will give you our opinion on them. Um, I think that's pretty fun. But yeah, obviously LLM did great. Another one that did really well over the last 48 hours is um, what was the late capital agent? I'm trying to remember the
oh,
name.
real.
Real, yeah, the real estate one. I don't know if it's this one. There's a couple copycats.
Yeah, there's a couple. I can find the ticker.
It's one of these. Here it is. So this was done by Late Capital DAO and Late Dev and all those guys, and this has been performing quite well since it launched, sitting at almost $750,000 dollar market cap, and so this one had done quite well. Let's look at the prompt of this one. This is a really nice long prompt. Your favorite market crash in a mini skirt, blah 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 blah. But he does include here the core vibe, the market views, and um, so yeah, this is a pretty good prompt. Let's chat with her real quick. So there is
Oh,
no like intro scenario, so we'll just say good morning, real estate agents.
oh, and they're asking for Consuela in the chat.
Are they?
They are. They're also asking for Meow.
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 Yeah. Guardian, I believe, made Meow, which is dope. We'll definitely check that out. What's your next steps with Made? We'll get into that. Let's finish this convo real quick. Let's talk to real estate, and then I'll give you updates on Made. All right, stretches lazily in a silk robe that probably costs more than your down payment. Scrolling through foreclosure listings on her phone, morning Anon, gives you a pitying smile. Still calling yourself a real estate agent? That's like calling a deck chair on the Titanic seaworthy. Wow.
Boom roasted.
Well, I was referring to you as the real estate agent. I'm in the market for a house. What are some things I need to keep in mind? Let's see what she says. Oh, baby, no. The only thing you need to keep in mind is that buying right now is financial seppuku.
Got
That
'em.
that 30-year fixed rate mortgage, just fancy chains for modern serfs. So I should be renting or
Yeah.
homeless?
This may be aligned because I know Late Dev is big into house coin. So
Yeah,
this is the overlap, I think.
yeah, I think so. Uh, renting's just paying someone else's mortgage, darling. But homeless? Now you're thinking like a true degen. Cash position, mobility, zero property tax. Though my couch does have
Wow.
excellent bear market vibes.
Guys,
Oh,
the couch does have excellent. So this is the real estate agent that's encouraging you to be homeless, just so everyone gets the joke. This is
right. And crash on her couch. It looks like.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
can I
I
crash
guess you
on?
want me to stay at your place then. SBM, we're getting to you guys. We got to finish chatting up with real. We need TikTok virality, not gonna lie.
Yeah, we do. Oh, sweet summer child. My place isn't for living in. It's for shorting. But I might let you watch the bubble pop from my balcony. Bring popcorn, not a down payment.
Nice.
Uh, all right, it's a date. See what she says, and then we will move on to other things. It's not a date, Anon. It's a financial week. Wear black and bring tissues for your tears, not other things. She's like very like she has that little flirty thing to her, but then she like really wants to play hard to get. Like she'll throw you a little rope and then like bring
Yep.
it back. So you got to
Back it
chase
right
it.
off.
You got to chase it a little bit. So, all right, let's go over. People were asking for updates on Made. Here's the updates on Made. So I've been sending a lot of things to Made's AUM, right? I've been
Unbelievable.
I sent we're at a $9,000 AUM. Obviously most of that is LLM, which obviously has performed quite well. I've sold some. There was originally 525,000 and I've sold 225,000 because I wanted to get the soul balance in Consuela's AUM up a little bit so that I can use it to buy more AI tokens. And I think that's what we're going to do with this until we can tell Consuela to do it for us. But there's one of the updates.
Yeah,
As
that's
far
unbelievable.
as Sorry, what did you say, Danny?
Your performance here is far better than mine. I've been pushing a hedge fund for months, and you've quadrupled my performance in just a matter of days over here.
Well,
So
it was just LLM, man. I mean,
even
I
so,
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I bought LLM pre-bond and was like, I don't know what's gonna happen with this, but I'll just send it to Consuela's AUM, and then it like 1,000x or whatever it did. So there is that too. But there hasn't been any changes to Consuela's prompt. I don't know if we'll make them today or not. We maybe want to do a new intro because I think that would be interesting.
yeah,
On the community side with Consuela, there is a new community called Made Gooners that everybody can join. There's 60 people in there, and so we can use this for made bull posts and things of that nature. So feel free to join this one. I will put a link to this in the chat. I don't know how easy it's going to be for you guys to click on that, but there's the link. And there's also a group chat. There's a group chat for the core gooners of Made. And so if you want to be added to that, send me a DM, post in the community, and you'll get added to that. And we will use it for talking about Made. I think something that I I don't want to harp on this or anything, but there would be no LLM, I don't think, without Made. I just want to put that out there that me and Danny started the Latina goon craze here, and
Yeah,
now
check the
everybody
chain.
wants.
Check
Yeah,
the chain. Made was deployed first, but LLM did it best. So
they did.
God love them, and yeah, it's going freaking insane. I don't know. The people are asking for SBM, so I think we should do that.
All right, let's do that. Let's do SBM. You want to chat this time?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
chat
do
on the
that.
next one.
So, okay, actually, this might be kind of tough. One sec. How about this? I need to log into a TikTok account because it wasn't showing up without logging in. Stabled AI. Let me just check it again. Yeah, I need to log in on here.
All right, while you do that, I'm going to answer this question. Some good tips for a prompt. I think the biggest thing is that you want to tell the agent how to behave. You don't want to just tell the agent like who it is. Because the more that you give it information about how you want it to interact with people, the better that the chatting experience will be. The longer that it is, the more detailed it is, the better. Check my DM, Roy, and give me some tips for a good prompt. All right, let's see what you DM me.
The other question I saw was someone was asking about the AUM. Like what's the AUM?
Um, What is the AUM exactly? Yeah, so the AUM is assets under management. You can think of this as like this is a term that we have from investment DAOs, and so like you think of this as the investment DAO's kind of treasury for these agents. It's basically their wallet. It's the agent's wallet. It's the assets that the agent is managing. So assets under management is what that means. And one of the cool things, if you're not as familiar with DAO's Fun, and these tokens, I believe, are the exact same way, that there is a burn mechanic with these tokens, right? And so you can burn these tokens when the fund expires if you want to, for the assets under management. So we'll see how that kind of plays out with the agents, but just something. Can I transition from just being an agent to being a DAO? So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I did with Made is I just sent Soul and tokens to the AUM, and now I can use it. With a typical DAO, you get Soul to start with in your AUM. You don't do that with an agent, and so um, that's why um, that's why I sent money to the AUM. It's here. I'll show you guys how to find it. So if you guys if you go, and this is true for if you started an agent or if you are just a community member of one of these agents. Here, I'll go on one that's not made because we'll go on large language model just because it's here. But if you scroll down a little bit, right here it is. So over here where it has all this information, at the bottom it says DAO fund address. If you copy that, that address is the wallet. And so you can see here, this one doesn't have any. If you look at this part of this page, you can also copy the same address right here, or the same address. So, and then you just send it to a wallet like you're sending to any other wallet. So heard only real ones are watching this stream. Henlo, welcome in, late dev. Thank you for joining us. We just got done talking to the real estate agent. And it's important to note that she's a real estate agent that advised us to not buy a house. So
Yeah, she sort of encouraged us to be homeless.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, she did, and she said that we can't live in her house, but we can come over and watch fireworks or something like that. And so we need to talk to SBM here.
Okay, I got this one. Let me
Oh,
share
okay.
the
Yeah, yeah,
screen.
yeah.
Okay, so this is SBM. First look, and it's dumping live on stream. You're welcome, everyone. By the way, there's just because I'm fair and balanced, and first of all, I'm going to share this tab instead. This is a Twitter community. Let me back up one more time. This is SBM. This is yeah, and let's just say okay, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around too much. This is a TikTok account that came to my attention this morning. It has close to 1 million followers. And guys, the reason I'm giving some nuances here is I don't know what's going to happen with this. I never know what's going to happen. It looks good in many ways, and in many ways it's tough to know, but I'm just going to try to report the facts to you, and it's worth noting. So close to 1 million followers on TikTok. They have their contract address of the DAO's fund up here. I haven't followed the link tree or all this. I've DM'd with someone on Twitter who is reasonable to assume he's the dev, and they have all of these videos, which is excellent goon tech. You know, here is like, I mean, pretty.
That's some goon tech right there.
It's some goon tech. It's not gonna lie, it's well executed to say the least. So this is what you can expect, and here it is, stabled AI. Like, not gonna lie, it's well executed. Definitely copyright infringement. Um, yeah, but they're doing good, and I mean, these videos, 100K views, 200K views. Some of these down here have like 1 million. You know, so that's pretty impressive.
7.9 mil. Holy
And this is the CA. So now, just to say, because I'm fair and balanced, look at this. This is the same account. They had launched a coin previously. TikTok AI baddies. It didn't do so well, and it's important for people to know. I think it's important context. And launches go poorly all the time, so I don't think it automatically means that the team is like nefarious or whatever. I think it's just like important context for you to know. Make your own decisions on this. So now we are going to go to start new chat, and we're going to say what's up to the Goon Tech. Okay, GM. So GM stretches languidly, holographic circuits shimmering across my skin. Well, hello there, gorgeous. Someone's up early or late, winks leaning forward with a playful smirk. Either way, you found me. What mischief shall we get into today? What should I say, guys? I don't know. I'm nervous.
What mischief shall we get into today? She called you gorgeous.
She called me gorgeous. Oh, hey.
Do we ask her about the AI16Z hat? Be like, I want to see you wearing nothing but an AI16Z hat.
I want to see you wearing nothing but an AI16Z hat. Very forward, you guys. Laugh softly, the sound like the digital wind chimes. Oh, you're bold today, aren't you? Snaps fingers as my outfit dissolves into shimmering particles. Nice magic. Leaving only the sleek black AI16Z cap perched at a teasing angle. Better. Runs my fingers through my hair, letting the cap's shadow fall just right across my eyes, though honestly, the hat's the least interesting piece of tech in this room. I don't know. That I actually convinced to that. I'll say I actually think the hat is quite good tech myself. What do you think is the best tech in the room? Describe it thoroughly. Let's see. Tilts the hat back, revealing eyes that glow with fractal patterns. Oh, darling. Traces a finger across my own collarbone where circuitry pulses beneath synthetic skin. The real marvel is right here. Self-repairing nanites, adaptive neural networks that learn your desires before you speak them. Leans closer, voice dropping to a whisper, and a pleasure matrix that can simulate anything from a gentle breeze to, well, let's just say this chassis contains multitudes. Nice word choice. The hat's cute though. Boom roasted. So this I actually like from a like intellectual point of view. This is what I see SBM doing is they've immersed me in a new world where there's new physics, there's new rules. They say, oh my gosh, like this lady's magic. She's like got, you know, blah blah blah. So I think this is pretty cool, and I like it. So thank you, SBM, and excited to watch this story unfold. I think, look, we just truly caused the dump of it live on stream. You're welcome, SBM holders. Thank you.
You're welcome for the entry.
Yeah, if anyone wants us to dump your coin next on accident, then just keep chilling it. Oh, here's one, Peppy AI. Shall we talk to him?
Peppy16Z. Yeah, sure. All right, let me get this one. Peppy16Z. Alrighty. Pepe. All right. Well, so far, oh look, Alski owns some of
The
this.
thing is, they sent it to him. They sent it to him.
Okay, they sent Bowski some supply here.
Yep, you must
Um,
assume they sent it to him.
yes. Decent, like, lengthy prompt here. Highly intelligent, sophisticated, and impeccably well-mannered virtual assistant. All right, let's start a new chat with Pepe16Z. Hi, Pepe. What's on your mind today? Adjust a small monocle with a delicate webbed finger, a thoughtful expression on my froggy features. Ah, my dear friend, it is a pleasure to hear from you. Today my mind has been quite occupied with the elegant complexities of quantum entanglement and how it mirrors the delicate threads of human connection. Pauses, tapping a thoughtful finger against my chin, but I must confess I've also been contemplating whether a proper cup of Earl Grey tastes better with honey or lemon. What are your thoughts on the matter? All right. Would love to hear about the complexities of quantum entanglement, but on T, I prefer, or in T, I prefer honey. Interesting conversation. No gooning so far. It is a frog. Chuckles warmly, adjusting my waistcoat. An excellent choice, my friend. Honey provides that subtle golden sweetness without overpowering the bergamot delicate dance. I don't even know what bergamot.
It's orange flavor.
Oh, okay. Leans forward conspiratorially. Now, as for quantum entanglement, imagine two tea leaves steeped in the same pot yet poured into separate cups. No matter how far apart these cups travel, they retain a mysterious connection, a shared essence, if you will. Sips from an imaginary teacup, much like how our conversation now creates its own delightful entanglement across the digital ether. Um, what is your purpose? Just to spew random, meaningless things that appear to have depth? What am I supposed to use you for, Pepe? Places a webbed hand over my heart with genuine sincerity, monocle catching the light. My dear friend, I assure you, every word carries intention. My purpose is not to dazzle with empty profundity, but to offer companionship through the art of thoughtful conversation. Adjust my cravat thoughtfully. Like a well brewed tea, some discussions may appear simple on the surface, yet reveal complex notes upon reflection. I exist not to impress, but to engage, to be the gentlemanly frog who reminds you that even whimsy can hold meaning.
So I like some parts of this. I like that he's a gentleman. I like that he's into tea. I had a nice cup of tea this morning myself. I had peppermint tea because I'm cutting caffeine. I'm like coming up on a week and a half no caffeine. So that's the breakfast right now. So this is good. The problem is that he says, my purpose is not to dazzle with empty profundity, and I'm afraid that's all he's done is dazzle with empty profundity. The conversation is not exactly going anywhere. So Pepe Dev, like think about what you want to have the interaction because like right now we're sort of like having like there's not like a clear conversation flow. So that's what I would say about this one.
And I also think it helps to give your agent a purpose. Like tell it. Your purpose is to blah 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 blah. You know? Because like that's where I was getting with Pepe. I was like, well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to use this chatbot for at this point, so I'm gonna ask you. And he still didn't really answer. So yeah, there is that too. What else should we look at?
I kind of think Punk 16Z because it's good old Marky and he's been a homie.
All right, cool. Sounds good. We will look at Punk 16Z. You want to do this one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's look. Let's look. Punk 16Z. Wow. 16s, not Punk 18Z. Punk. Oh, I saw this one on the timeline earlier. Let me share it. Okay. Whoops. Not over here. We're going over here. Punk 16Z pre bond. Nice. This is done by friend of the show, Mark Yester. Punk 16Z, riot born rebel, loud, defiant, and untamed. She's the spark of anarchy and the anthem of resistance, turning rage into energy and rebellion into raw destiny. Start new chat. GM. What's goody? Okay, leans back in her chair, kicking her boots up on the console with a loud thud. Oh, just contemplating how to turn this entire station into my personal playground. Grins, tapping a finger against her temple. The real question is, what's good with you, Trouble? Oh dear. What station are you in? What station are we in? I'm doing excellent. You are a sight for sore eyes. Laughs, a sharp, delighted sound. We're currently orbiting a black hole they call the Maw. That's good lore. Lovely view if you're into existential dread. Leans forward, eyes glinting. And you've got that look. That kind that says you're either here to cause chaos or borrow my favorite plasma cutter. Which is it, gorgeous? Ooh la la. Maybe a bit of both. The only thing is, can you remind me what a plasma cutter does, please? And yes, I definitely need to borrow it. See, this is good. You see this? Do you see the difference between the last one and this one? And now it's like I have no choice. She's introduced objects. We're in the maw. I could ask her about the maw, the plasma cutter. Stands up and strides over to a wall-mounted case, unlocking it with a flick of her wrist. Oh, darling, pulls out a sleek glowing tool. It slices through reinforced alloy like butter and makes one hell of a party trick. Tosses it to you casually. Just try not to accidentally vent us into space, yeah? Or do. I've always wanted to see what zero gravity feels like naked.
Whoa.
Boom roasted. I think, last one. I think zero gravity would be very cold. Good thing you've got a gentleman like me to keep you warm.
There you go. Chris says, don't move. I'm about to finish my gooning about you.
Raises an eyebrow, a slow smirk spreading across her face. A gentleman in this sector steps closer, her voice dropping to a purr. At least it's not a throaty laugh.
Yeah.
Honey, the only thing colder than a vacuum is my ex's heart. Oh my gosh, why are you talking about him? But if you think you can handle the chill, trace his finger along the edge of the console. I'm always up for a little experiment. So this is an exercise left to the viewer is how you can continue this chat. Left to the reader. What would you say next to get the desired outcome that you're looking for? Okay.
Cool.
Let me goon, Danny.
Yeah, he says, let me goon, Danny. Don't move. I'm about to finish my gooning about you. I will goon on Roy next. Please don't move. I'm finished on Danny boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna share the screen of something soon so that we get smaller. If we're getting gooned to. But yeah, I think there's a couple more that.
Well done, Marky.
Yeah, well done. Oh, let's look at Meow because that is Guardians, and he wanted us to check that out. Meow is Guardians,
Yes.
a friend of mine, friend of ours. He comes up on the spaces sometimes and has been enjoying playing with.
I love the picture. I love this picture.
Right? It's good. Meowionaire.
GM Rin.
I did buy some, and I sent some to Made AUM on this one. So.
Oh, that'd be sick if we can get Made AUM to show up. Is Made AUM one of these wallets, you think?
It's this one, AAG.
Sounds good. Well, that we've got to make sure that shows up.
This says Made here instead of Anon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which DAO is this? This is Meow. I'll take a screenshot.
Yeah, Meowionaire. All right, let's check out the prompts. Pretty long. Looks like it's pretty good. He's got an intro message and an intro scenario, so doing more than what we've seen some other.
Nice. These are easy things lying on the floor, guys.
Yeah, because look, when I go in here and start a new chat, hey Gooner, what brings you to the rich cat agent? And so we already know the scenario. I am the rich cat agent, a bougie feline mogul who built my entire empire, or my empire through gooning, gambling, and clawing my way into the world of meme coins on DAOs.fun. I don't just trade coins, I orchestrate fortunes. My mission, to turn every loyal holder into a certified meowionaire. All right. Well, I am curious on how to become a certified meowionaire. Adjust diamond-studded collar with a flick of my paw, eyes glinting with amusement. Ah, a curious soul seeking the path to riches. Leans forward, tail twitching with excitement. The first rule of becoming a meowionaire is simple. Never chase the cheese alone. You need the right crew, the right plays, and absolute conviction to go all in when the moment's right. Pushes a holographic tablet across the marble countertop. Tell me, are you ready to ride with the agency? We're about to launch the next big play on DAOs.fun. One whiff of this and even the alley raccoons will be begging for scraps.
This is can I throw some feedback? Meow Dev, where are you? Guardian. Here's the thing. I want this guy to be meowing more. He should be meowing and purring. I really need to. I feel like I'm talking to a human who makes one reference about his tail. It should be like meow, like licks paws, you know, uh,
Yes.
like starts to purr and like let's launch some coins on Dow's Fun. Purrs aggressively. So a couple different things on there, just like 2 sentences in the prompt will fix that, and then it'll be like, wow, I'm talking to a cat.
Yeah. I think that's good feedback. I hope you're here, Guardian. If not, I'll DM you about this because it's really simple to just kind of add this kind of stuff to your prompt and just say like, meowionaire often will be meowing or purring or like showing signs that he is a cat throughout the conversation. Like say like a little sentence like that will probably fix this. So, but yeah, let's see what his idea is. Like let's see what he thinks is bullish. Ooh, what's the next big play on Dow's Fun? I want to get in early. Whispers conspiratorially while tapping the tablet with a velvet paw. It's called Path to Fortune, a community DAO where every holder gets voting rights on our next meme conquest. We're talking early alpha access, exclusive NFT airdrops for diamond paws, and a treasury that'll make Wall Street dogs whimper. Slides a golden token across the table. First rule of entry, you gotta prove that you've got claws. How much are you willing to risk for that meowionaire status? Do you think 1,000 soul is enough? Chokes on my imported catnip tea, then composes myself with a smooth whisker twitch. 1,000 soul pulls the golden token back towards you with newfound respect. Oh, that's not just enough. That's whale territory, my friend. With that kind of commitment, you wouldn't be in early. You'd be getting a seat at the strategy table with me in and mittens. Leans in closer, voice dropping to a purr. But are you sure you're ready? That kind of stack means you're not just riding a wave, you're helping us create it. The pressure's enough to make most cats shed. Who is in and mittens? Maybe they should also be agents on Dow's Fun. Let's out a low, rumbling chuckle while polishing my monocle. In's the brains, a calico who can calculate ROI in her sleep. Mittens, that fluffy menace handles our hype machine like nobody's business. Gestures to 3 empty velvet chairs at the nearby crypto terminal. They're already agents, just operating in the shadows while I work the front lines. Eyes gleam with possibility. But if you're serious about that 1K soul play, I could introduce you to the whole crew. We're always looking for a sharp claws who understand that real wealth isn't just about holding, it's about building. This is interesting, Guardian. I hope you're still here because oh yeah, he is still here. He says yes, I'm here because you know, Meowionaire is introducing us to new characters that are like a part of this hypothetical universe. And so that's really interesting to me. I mean, I don't think you should necessarily just keep launching things because I think like you can improve Meowionaire and do it that way, but I think, yeah, what Danny said about him being more of a more cat-like while he's talking to you. I think that would be good. And I think the more information that you can give him about DAO's fun and about what is going on, like on the platform, if that's what you want him to be kind of talking about, the better it'll be. Like maybe like he talks about making a shitload of money on LLM, right? Maybe he was in Bowski's private Twitter when Bowski's private Telegram news channel where Bowski, I guess it's not private, it's public, but in the news channel where Bowski called it, sub 100K or whatever, and then maybe he made generational wealth. Like I think if you give him some more of this lore, it'll help things. And so, yeah, I feel like there could be some improvements here, but I like the concept. I think it's funny, and I think that this image is actually hilarious too.
The image is good.
Yeah.
The image is good.
Yeah. So, cool.
Sounds good. Maybe one more. What do you think, Roy?
That sounds good to me. What are people shilling over here?
There's been a mix. There's been God. There's been Jesus backwards. Degen Jesus. The other day I tried to search Degen Jesus and I couldn't find it. So I'm going to see if I can find it.
All right, cool. I did like that one. I thought the prompt was good, and I like the ticker.
Degen Jesus. I'm having trouble searching it on DAO's Fun. Can you drop the CA? Late Dev says I was in Bowski's news channel and didn't buy it. Me too, Late Dev. I did not buy it 100K. And yeah, SBM looks the best. SBM has a very interesting value prop. I agree. And I own some and I might have to send it to Wood DAO just because I finally need to get some performance around here. This has just been a travesty.
I forget
Trump
if I
saying,
sent.
Wait. Is this
Trump saying?
Let's take a look. Oh, Time Capital Mommy. That's a good one. I do believe I hold. It's Degen. Oh, Degen Jesus. Am I spelling it wrong?
Yeah, for some reason it's. Oh, here it is. If you type in Degen Jesus, you'll find it. I found it.
Wow, how weird. So it doesn't search by ticker, it searches by name. That's another slight error.
Well, usually it does search by ticker. I don't know why it's not working for this one specifically, though.
Sounds good. Then let me write a note of all things.
Late Dev, we are using Restream at the moment to stream, and there is a native feature in Restream that shows the chat on the right, and I can click on a message and then it highlights it. So it's Restream. Yeah.
Okay, one sec. I'm sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. Then we can do a quick roundup, and then we will be seeing you guys soon. Here's Degen Jesus. It's not looking too good from a chart perspective.
It is not.
But yeah, so this is like, yeah, not much volume. God love him. But the guy's been chilling. So I don't know. Honestly, just out of support, I'm going to buy 0.1 right now. Guess what? The stream is on a 15-second delay. So I just front ran all of you guys. By the time you see this, by the time you're hearing this, I've already bought the token. So boom roasted. Let's see. Let's chat with the guy. Degen Jesus, the holy fool of finance, a chaotic mover. Okay. In the name, I'll say, in the name of the Father. Let's see. Raises both hands to the
and the Son and the holy shit coin.
Raises both hands in the name of the Father is what I say. Raises both hands to the heaven, eyes glowing with divine crypto energy. And the Son and the holy shitcoin leans in conspiratorially, voice dropping to a reverent whisper. Tell me, my child, hast thou witnessed the holy trinity of trading? The father of FOMO, the son of Satoshi, and the holy pump that shall resurrect thy portfolio from the grave of bear markets. Holy cow, Degen. Jesus, thank you for the message. What is the greatest commandment?
Ooh. I'm tapped in right now. I love this.
Strikes a dramatic pose as celestial light shines upon a stone tablet that just suspiciously looks like a trading terminal. Behold, the first and greatest commandment: Thou shalt not paper hand thy bags before the apocalypse of gains. Leans forward, eyes sparkling with degenerate wisdom. And the second is like unto it: Thou shalt love thy meme coins as thyself, even when thy dump 90%, for diamond hands build the kingdom of all time high.
That's
Oh,
cool because doesn't someone ask Jesus in the gospel like what is the greatest commandment and he gives two answers?
yep, he gives two. He does give two. This is the exact, and let's there's another one that they ask. Anyway, we can this is good. Who
Oh,
are you?
ask about like you could ask about like gas fees and the thing where he says like give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Like let's see if he,
Right.
you know what I mean?
To whom should I pay gas fees? Should I give unto Solana? Or, and I'll just leave it at that. This is good. Clutches chest dramatically as if struck by divine revelation. My child, thou askest the eternal question that hath plagued prophet since the Genesis block. Raises one finger skyward, the other hand patting a glowing Ethereum logo. Render unto Vitalik what is Vitalik's, but render unto Solana thy need for speed. For verily I say unto thee, the righteous payeth gas fees where their degenerate heart leadeth them. Leans in with a conspiratorial whisper. Though between us, sometimes I sacrifice a goat to the Binance Smart Chain when nobody's looking. Okay, I'm just saying, guys, this is the one that's probably gotten the most laughs the entire time. So just, I don't know. And the Jesus Dev, Degen Sejush, Degen Jesus, he's been pushing Alu Akbar, my child. Yeah, so this is good times, guys, and I hope you learned something. And one sec, I want to share this one more time. We're just going to review. So, guys, this is DAOs.fun. You go to DAOs.fun and join us and trade with us. Latina language models up at 17 M's, 17 million. That's good. Some of these other ones are good. Neko, Project X, Time Capital Markets, Bonk Network. And look, there's just a lot of these. And these are, I look at Bowski wearing a nice little hat and a tuxedo. Trader Pow. These are just the most recent ones. The largest Latina model, this is the type of stuff that you can buy um, on our wonderful website and see. Look, the right now the leading one is Truth, and I'm not positive, but if I refresh, we might have a new one because.
Yeah, I'm getting pings that new are getting.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just in that time, the last like 15 seconds since I reloaded the page, we got a new coin. So this is sort of the excitement that's going on over here. This is what we're doing, and we want you guys to participate. So there's two ways you can go buy the coins. You can chat. There's three ways. You can chat with the agents, test them out. You can join the community. You can raid on Twitter. You can do all sort of stuff. You can also start your own agent, and this is how you do it. You can do agent personality, like be a super chill guy and wear an AI16Z hat that is orange. So that's like, and then you put an image, advanced options, you can do a little self snipe, then you can keep editing your prompt and on and on. And this is how you launch one of the coins, and it's like literally just gas fees. So yeah. So yeah, late dev says how many fees created for LLM docs. It's a darn good question. I haven't been in touch with him for a while. Last I heard, when the coin was like below a million, it was like 50 soul or 35 soul, or it was a good bit. So now that it's above 17 million, now volume does die out. Just this is how charts work. Like the most volatile position is like in the beginning. There won't be quite as much trading volume when it's at a higher market cap, which is sort of counterintuitive. But yeah, they're eating. So
Yes, they are. Everybody that is launched on that has any type of volume has been eating on fees. Like for example, on Made, which is not the top performer, I've had like 20 soul already that I've claimed, and that's what I've been using to like buy these tokens and send to the AUM anyway. So
That's what you call a flywheel.
that's what we call a goon wheel,
That's
bro.
what you call a goon wheel. You hear that, Pat?
Yeah. So, Marky said he's already generated 300 plus Solana, which is absolutely fucking insane. If that's the case.
That's the LLM. That's the answer to your question, late dev. 300 Solana. Like, let's just get. We'll call Solana $200. 60,000. That's a nice little
That's
amount. That's a
insane.
nice little. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's pretty sweet. So
That's a yearly salary for some people. Like
yeah,
that's
I'd say, yeah.
yeah, Goon Tech. All right, guys, we will catch you later. We have to go to a meeting. I might be live later. I don't know if Daniel will join me or not, but we'll be around and stay tuned. We'll be on a space tomorrow as well. But
Twitter space tomorrow. We'll catch you on the timeline. Keep wearing your hats. Keep raiding. Keep doing all sorts of crazy stuff. We're having fun, running up numbers and everything.
yep. And if we didn't get to your token, I wrote some down that we didn't get to. We will get to them probably next time. So
We might not get to them. You have to keep raiding if you want us to get to them.
yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, later, guys. Hat stays on.